and welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears. The last few episodes I've been cutting them a little bit short in order to keep plot points intact. But what I'm heading into is basically a dungeon, so I'm going to be running this one up to the 10-minute mark, me maxing this one out. Okay, basically this, say Amazonias or whatever the hell it is. They're a little bit redundant because Amazon is basically a woman anyway. So whatever. So you jump off. This is actually the second time I've tried this. The first time I landed right on the front car, but passed right through it. You can't do that, apparently. So you jump on the back of the train, and here we are heading in. Sneaking in. Something's wrong. It seems, although I'm not sure the details, it seems as though those subordinates of Rico have betrayed Faye. I don't know why they would have done this, so I'm not entirely sure they did. You'd think they'd want to arrest Rico, but they may not have even been giving a crap about Rico. They could have just been looking at a way to get rid of Faye. Remember, a lot of people don't really like Faye. So they sort of tricked him into doing this. Either way, it works out, and Faye and Citan wind up in the inside the place here, whatever this is. Actually, there are some key cards that you have to use, like that right there. You don't have a key, so you can't get through. But this door here, if somebody comes through, you hear a conversation. Employees don't really like their work. A lot of jobs that people in Kislev don't seem to enjoy. This guy has a key card. Dude in the red suit has a key card. But I still can't get through. But I'll have to go this way. Can't go through this way either. So what do? You hop up here and go into this gigantic air duct. And then you're running through these gigantic tunnels. And some of the enemies you fight around here, like these hobgoblin-looking things, are the same things that I fought in the sewers. So I'm just going to continue practicing death blows. Now, earlier I was talking about the power struggle. It appears as though there's a power struggle between the battling committee and the Kaiser. Now, within the government like this, it's not like unheard of concept. The battling committee used to have a lot more pull within the government. Then Kaiser Citan came in and basically ousted them. Took almost complete control. And the battling committee has little more to do than their battles. Now, what makes this an unusual situation is what the battling committee actually is. The battling committee is the ethos. Remember, the ethos are the semi-religious organization that basically has been feeding gear technology to both sides of this war. 500 years war, it seems. Now, the question comes up, why would a religious organization do such a thing? And remember, here's a new type of enemy, these little devil creatures. They're not really that difficult, so I'm just going to practice death blows on them. Bat-rat. Confusion. Irritating little buggers, but they're not hard. He actually took the confusion off the fatal. Why would the battling committee, the ethos, which is primarily what the battling committee is made up of, why would the ethos, which is a religious organization, do something like that? Feed weapon technology to both sides of a war. Also, they do some rather unusual other things. Like teach evolution, which is what Old Man Bao said a while back in the Tile Cave. that ethos called evolution, which is a scientific concept. Why would a religious organization do that? So it's unusual, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Also, you think that the ethos had a large control of the government of Kislev. Now, this is relatively unknown to the citizens, I imagine. Most of them don't know that Kislev had... that ethos had a major stake in Kislev's control. They just saw the battling committee, which was a front for Kislev. Or oh, damn it. Ethos' control over Kislev. Here's another view looking down through a vent. Nothing really important here. So, if the ethos had a large control over the government of Kislev, why did they continue the war? Seems as though ethos were pushing this war. They want this war to go on. Why do they want this war to go on? Here's something important. It seems like the ethos is willing to go out of their way to gain control of Kislev again. They tried assassinating the Kaiser. Now, through this viewpoint, you can see this is an elevator leading up to the battling arena. This is directly below the battling arena. Elevators leading up, not really much of importance. If you had never been through here before, it would give you an idea where you had to go later on, but it's not really important to us now. Going this way, locked door. Master key they're talking about. The red guard, the key that got through that locked door, just put it in that cabinet. And they leave because they want to see the fight between Rico and a monster. Now, if it sounds like the audio sped up a little bit, it's because it is. I had to speed this up to make it fit the 10-minute mark. Doc sees something. Part that allows the gear to recover 30% of its HP. Equipped during the battle. It uses fuel though. What this item does, if you didn't get it from what Doc said, is it is a special item that you equip in place of a piece of armor or something on your gear that allows you to recover 30% of your total HP at the cost of some large amount of fuel. Now, up until this point in the game, what a gear started with in terms of armor, of HP, was what it had to use in the entire dungeon or whatever. So, basically, your gear got damaged. It was going to stay damaged until the dungeon was finished, which was a severe pain in the ass. This frame HP thing, though, extends the amount of time that you can be in dungeons. Extends the amount of damage that you can sustain in a battle because you can heal something. But you gotta be careful and you can't overuse it because you run out of fuel. See, these guards here look a lot like the guards that Avith has that you fought aboard the sand ship that Bart blew out of the sand and sank. But they're Kislev soldiers. Now, at the end of this battle, I actually have to end the episode. We're coming up on the 10-minute mark. But we will continue this one. In the next episode, we'll get back to Weltall and rescue Rico. We'll see you next time.